In this tutorial, I'm going to go over gesture drawing. If there's one word I would use to describe gesture, it's energy. Gesture drawing is about being quick, spontaneous, and capturing the movement or essence of a form. Gesture drawing can empower you to capture an idea of a form within 60 seconds or less. It also allows you to plot out the bones of a drawing, which can be built up to a finished, polished drawing. Gesture allows you to get the general idea of a form that you can get more specific with later. Before we begin, I want to show you how to sharpen your pencil with a knife and sanding paper safely. Secure the pencil between your thumb, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. Shape your index finger like a hook and rest the tip of the pencil on that hook. Push the blade with the same thumb that's holding the pencil. The blade is only slightly angled down so that it removes shavings and not chunks. The closer you get to the product, the more fragile it will become. Once you have enough of the wood and excess product removed, use sandpaper to achieve your desired point. Try to have your pencils sharpened before class. Now, on to gesture. I'm going to address two kinds of gesture: mass gesture and general gesture, or just gesture. Mass gesture is a series of marks that express the weight or density of a form. Now, there's many ways to do this, but for the purpose of this class, I'm going to have you do it a very specific way. There are two rules to mass gesture in my class. 1. Once your drawing utensil touches a surface, it does not come off until the drawing is finished. And 2, once your drawing utensil starts to move, it does not stop moving until the drawing is finished. So let's see what that looks like. The first thing you'll want to do is hold your utensil in a way that promotes movement. Holding your utensil in a way like this is great for stability, but it doesn't really give you much range of motion, while this position gives you limitless mobility. Notice how the lines become layered and suggest the mass or weight of the object. It's a very sculptural way of drawing. In general gesture, or just gesture, it's a bit more specific but still very loose. Gestural drawing is a spontaneous representation of the form. So let's take a look. Hold your utensil in the same manner. For a general gesture, you're free to lift your utensil off the surface when you please. And while you can pause during your drawing, try not to pause too long. The goal of gesture is to get a spontaneous representation of the form. Drawing this way allows you to get the essence without getting caught up in the details. Try to complete a gesture in 3 minutes or less. Now let's compare the two. Notice how the two are different? Also, notice how the drawings, for the most part, fill the page or picture plane. When you draw, you want to fill this as much as you can. Drawing small and confined is a common default position for students, so you want to break that habit. Learning to gestural draw actually does lead to more accurate drawings with less labor. You'll understand this more, why this is, as we apply gesture throughout the semester.